This video is going to be going over the April 27th assignment, which is over our STAAR review, day 7, in which we talk about writing equations / inequalities, solving equations, modeling equations, and formulating equations. So this whole entire assignment was surrounded by just doing equations, all right? So we're going to start off with question number 1. All right, number 1, the model represents an equation. What value of x makes the equation true? All right, so we're going to find what equation's here, and we're going to solve for x. Okay, so that we see that we have 3 of these triangles that have negative x. We have negative 3x. Okay, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 positive ones. So we'll put plus 10. So here's our equation for this one. Now let's find this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positive x's. So I'll write 5x. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 negative 1. So I'll put minus 8. Okay. So we have negative 3x plus 10 is equal to 5x minus 8. All right. So I'm going to rewrite our whole entire equation down here. 3x plus 10 is equal to 5x minus 8. Now we're going to solve for x. All right. So first things first is we're going to find the smallest x value, which is our negative 3, and we need to get 3 on the other side. So let's draw a line through our equal sign. We want to get our x on the other side. So we are going to do the opposite of negative 3, which is add 3x. Okay. These two cancel out. So if we add 3 over here, we get 8x. We drop down this negative 8, or minus 8, and we drop down this 10. Okay. So we now have 10 is equal to 8x minus 8. All right. Now let's get 8x all by itself. So now we're going to do the opposite of subtracting 8. We're going to add 8. Okay. When we do negative 8 plus 8, we get 0. So those two cancel out. But when we do to one side of the equal sign, we have to do to the other. So plus 8. Now we have 18 is equal to 8x. All right, so I'm going to rewrite it up here. We have 18 equals 8x, and we have our line, okay? Now, we want to get x all by itself now, okay? And we see that this 8 is being multiplied to the x, so what we're going to do is we're going to divide by 8. If we divide by 8, the two 8's cancel out, so all we're left with now is x is equal to, and if we divide by 8 here, we have to divide 8 over here, okay? So let's see what 18 divided by 8 is. So let's see what 18 divided by 8 is. We have 18 divided by 8. We'll press Control Enter to get a decimal, and we get 2.25. So x is equal to 2.25, which is answer choice D. D is our answer for number 1. We are going to skip down to number 4. Number 4, we have another one of these problems. Modeled the equation and then solve for x. Okay, so let's see what sides on this balanced beam. We have 1x. We have 1, 2, 3 gray ones, which we see is negative 1. So we have 1x minus 3, and it's equal to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 negative shaded circles. So we have negative 7. So we have 1x minus 3 is equal to negative 7. All right, so let's get x all by itself. Since there's not an x on this side, we won't deal with x. So let's get x. Let's deal with this 3 and put it on the other side. The opposite of negative 3 is plus 3, positive 3. Okay, so those two cancel out. But what we do to one side of the equation, we do to the other. Plus 3. Negative 7 plus 3 is equal to negative 4. So now we have 1x is equal to negative 4. We'll divide by 1 if we want to. Divide by 1. X is equal to negative 4, which is answer choice C. C is our correct answer for number 4. All right, let's skip down to number 7. Number 7, we are doing the same thing. We're just solving for x. It already gives us our equation, so now we have, look, 2x plus 8 is equal to a balanced beam. They're equal sides, okay? It's equal to 18. All right, again, we don't have an x on this side, so all we have to do is get 8 on the other side. So to get rid of plus 8, we're going to subtract 8. The 8's cancel out. If we subtract 8 on this side, we subtract 8 on this side. So now we have 2x, we drop down to 2x, is equal to 10, okay? This is 2 times x, and we want to get x all by itself, so the opposite of multiplying is dividing. So if we divide by 2 over here, we have to divide by 2 over here. Then we end up with x is equal to 5, which is answer choice B. B is our answer for number 7. Let's look at number 8. Number 8 says, Lawrence's father gave him 200 baseball cards. Each week, Lawrence purchased 25 baseball cards to add to his collection, okay? Which inequality can be used to find W, the number of weeks starting his collection when Lawrence will have more than 750 baseball cards, okay? So more than means greater than, okay? So we're looking for something is greater than 750, okay? So let's see, Lawrence's father gave him 200 baseball cards to start off with, right? If each week Lawrence buys 25 baseball cards, so every single week he gets 25 more baseball cards. So we can write that as plus 25W, all right? Now, we need to figure out how many weeks he will get, or it needs to be to where he ends up with more than 750 cards. So here is our formula right here. All we have to do is match it, okay? So we don't get 200 more cards per week, so A is on our answer and C is on our answer because it says we're getting 200 cards per week, okay? So we're down to B and D. We see we have 25W plus 200 and 25W plus 200. That's all correct. Now we just have to look at this. B says 25 per week plus 200 will be less than 750. But we want to know when it is more than 750. So B is not our corrector because it has a less than symbol. Okay, we want a greater than symbol, which is answer choice D. Okay, D is our correct answer for number 8. Let's go down to number 10. Veronica is ordering trophies for her school. Company P charges $3.50 for each, so that's per. Okay, so we know this is going to be what our variables attached to, and a one-time engraving fee of $25. Okay, so for P we have it's $3.50 per trophy, which is we're using X here, so 350X plus the original price of $25. Okay, so there's P. Company R charges $7.50 for each trophy, so R will have $7.50 per trophy, with the one-time engraving fee of $17. So this is you have to pay $17, so plus 17 for the one-time fee. Which inequality can be used to find X, the minimum number of trophies that can be ordered, so that the total charge at company P is less than total charge at company R. So we want to know when P is less than R. Okay, so our P formula is 3.5x plus 25, and then we want less than R, which is 7.5x plus 17. All right, so let's see what answer choice matches what we just wrote. Now we can go ahead and knock out A and B because we see that 3.5 doesn't have the X attached to it. Now we have to remember it's $3.50 per trophy. It's saying here that it's $25 per trophy plus a one-time fee of $3.50 for A and B. So we can go ahead and get rid of those two. Okay. Now it looks like we're just going to be looking at our inequalities. Okay. Remember, we want less than. We want the less than symbol. Okay. So when we look at this, we have 3.5, 3.5, which is on the right side, or the left side. Now we want the symbol that says less than, and that's going to be answer choice C for 10. All right. Let's look at 11. 11. A pilot takes a taxi from an airport to a hotel. The taxi driver charges a $2.50 initial charge plus $2.65 per keyword per mile. which equation can be used to find y, the total cost of the trip. So we just want to write an equation. Okay, so we know that he charges an initial fee of $2.50. Okay, so we know we're going to be paying $2.50. All right, but depending on how far we go per mile, it's $2.65. So we have 2.65, and we'll put X for the number of miles. So for each mile X, we are charged $2.65, but as soon as we show up, we're charged $2.50. So here's our formula. Y is equal to 2.65x plus $2.50. All we have to do is match this one to the correct answer, which is answer choice D. These are correct answer for number 11. Let's go on to question 13. 13. Melissa is saving $25 that she earned for washing her mom's car. She earns $10 every week. Okay, so every week is the same as per. Which function can be used to find T, the amount of money Melissa will have saved at the end of N weeks? Okay, so we want to know how much total money she's going to have in the end. All right, so we know that she started saving when she had $25. Okay, so we'll write 25. That's our initial starting point, is plus 25. We started off with $25. Okay, she earns $10 per week every week, so that's where our N is going to come into factor. So every week we get $10. So for example, if N was 2 weeks, 2 times 10, for 2 weeks we get $20. All right, so 10 N. So let's try. Here's our formula. Here's our equation. All we have to do is match it to the right answer, which is A. For question number 13, A is our correct answer. And the last question we're going to look at is 16. Ashley wants to order school spirit shirts for a fundraiser for a club to sell at future events. Company R charges $70 for a screen setup plus $11.25 per shirt, keyword per. Okay. S charges $35 per setup plus $14 per t-shirt. Which equation can be determined to show the number of t-shirts X that is needed to be ordered for the total cost of R to equal S? Okay, so we want R to equal S. Okay, so for R, we see it's the initial fee of $70, okay, plus $11.25 per t-shirt, so per X. So that's where our X comes into factor. So we have 11.25X plus 70 is equal to S. Let's find S now. S says it's a $35 initial fee plus $14.75 per t-shirt. So now we have $14.75 shirts. X, this is saying $14.75 per shirt. Okay, so let's rewrite this. We have 14.75 X plus 35. So there is our equation. All we have to do is match this equation to our answer choice, which we can see is answer choice B. B is our correct answer for number 16, and that is going to conclude our April 27th assignment, which is our STAAR review day 7. All right, if you need to do the redo assignment, go ahead and start on that now.